Okay, we done.
Hey, this is Redban coming live from the Comedy Mothership here in Austin, Texas for a brand new episode of Kill Tony. Give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe!
Who's ready for the best fucking night of their lives? Yippee! Make some noise for Brian Redban, everybody. And make some noise for the best goddamn band in the land. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Yeah. Yes. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Who's ready for the best fucking night of their lives? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. We're really doing it, Redban. Every Monday, we're doing it live. Please say hello to the Taco Bell horn section. Carlos Sosa, Raul Vallejo, Fernando Castillo, dressed as Stevie Wonder. And on the sticks, Big Mike Gonzales, getting bigger every week. We put a pencil up to his dick and measure how big he's getting every week. Big Mike, cool hat. Big Mike getting bigger. Speedy Gonzales, we call him, behind his back. And behind me, Matt Muehling on the guitar. Keep it going for Matt Muehling. John Deas right behind me, the great John Deas. And speaking of Deas, keep it going for Deas Madness. D Madness, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only. Oh my God. We've got an amazing episode planned for you. I can't wait for you to see what we have, but before we do, here's a little bit more from the amazing sponsors who make it all possible. That's where we talk about Ignito, Incognito, and Tecovas. Tecovas, that's a fun word to say. Tecovas. Sounds like something D Madness got at a rub and tug. We're really doing it, Redban. Oh my God. Are you ready to start the fucking show tonight or what? You know, for the last 12 years, I've been booking this show. And when I say tonight might be the best fucking show I've ever seen, What I mean by that is it might be the best fucking show you've ever seen. We've had comedians, we've had rock stars, we've had actors, and every show, Michael Gonzales, I say, how can we top it? And we do. We've had every type of person. We've had guy, girl, black, Jew, crutches, wheelchair, fat, gay, not gay, people who lost their socks at the hotel, every type of person. But tonight, I have put together a lineup that would make Bill Cosby wish he wasn't a rapist. Because this panel tonight is two of the greatest Kill Tony legends in the history of the fucking show. Two legends of stand-up comedy, two of the best comedians in the fucking world. We're really doing it, Redban. We're really doing it. We're really doing it, Redban. We're really doing it, Redban. Ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's episode of Kill Tony, two of the greatest comedians you've ever seen tonight on the panel together, next to each other, in Austin, on the panel, together. On the panel, next to one another, ready for comedy on the panel, together. Tonight, on the panel together, they've been here before and they're back. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the great and powerful Ari Shaffir and Mark Norman. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mark Norman, Ari Shaffir. Good to see you guys.
Tony, you look more ethnic. What's going on? You look like an Uber driver.
These guys have been on the show before. You know how it works.
What a crowd tonight.
Ari, what a crowd. What a crowd. Every Monday.
Tony, you are exuding just a pure heterosexual energy I've never felt from you before.
I did 6 push-ups in the alley. Let's cut to a clip. We don't have it. You guys know how this show works? Over 200 innocent souls have written their names down for the opportunity to get plucked out. Unbeknownst to them, they'd come on this stage to do stand-up comedy for 60 seconds of uninterrupted fun. They know their time's up when they hear the sound of a kitten. They know, God fucking damn it, Redban. It's okay. Fuck it, we'll do it live. 60 seconds of uninterrupted stand-up comedy. They'll know their time's up when they hear the sound of a kitten. That'll let them know it's time. How many? It might be multiple kittens, depending on what Redban's doing. They'll know their time's up when they hear the sound of a kitten. If not, they're held.
Jesus, Brian.
Angry West Hollywood bear. That'll let them know their time is definitely up, and then we will conduct an interview. We'll all talk to them, and we'll hear about their lives, what they're up to, what their love life's like, if they have any hobbies, all that stuff, and they'll get feedback from the great Ari Shaffir and Mark Norman. One more time for the great Ari Shaffir. Guys, want to start the show off? Pick a couple of names for me. Just one. Just one. Don't be greedy.
Just one.
Don't be like Redban at the buffet. Just one. Are you guys ready to start tonight's fucking show or what? Tonight's show, we are starting with a golden ticket winner, the newest golden ticket winner, someone who's only been on the show once before. This is their second time performing on Kill Tony live at the Mothership. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the return of Charlie Mack.
Austin, we keeping it weird? Yo, I love it here. Like, Austin has some of the most beautiful dykes I've ever seen. No, dykes don't get enough credit. Sir, would you ever fuck a dyke? No. You don't like gently used coochie? I used to say I'd never fuck a dyke. Never. Where I'm from, we call them studs. And I looked on Facebook, and it said studs was an acronym. Yes, STUDS. Stand for still titties under that shirt. I said that at my last show, one of them studs got mad. She jumped up, said, it don't stand for that. It stands for slanging this unreal dick, sir. And then she got mad and told her little dyke friend he think he funny. Go to the truck and get the strap. So first I was scared she was getting a gun. And then I started praying she was getting a gun. Because if strap is short for strap on, different conversation. I got scared, like, excuse me, Mr. Ma'am. Please don't get the big black 9, because it might be inches or a millimeter. I don't know. Thank you.
Oh, my God. Charlie Mack, you've done it again. You've done it again. Wow. Second time on Kill Tony, Charlie.
Yeah.
How'd it feel? You're sweatier this time.
Charlie, you're sweating like P. Diddy on the stand.
Man. The panel looks a little different. I don't know what it is.
Tony got on Netflix. He upgraded.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
I feel like it's Timu. I don't know.
Timu Hinchcliffe. That's funny. You look like a giant UPS package.
Thank you. Tell your mom I got a package.
Oh, my God.
She's,
I fucking love it. Charlie, where are you from again? I forget. Where are you from?
Chicago.
Chicago. And how long you been doing stand-up comedy?
6 years almost.
6 years.
Yeah.
Can I guess? South side?
No, West Side.
Oh.
The other black side.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is there a what's the blackest part of Chicago, Charlie?
The city.
whatever part he's in.
Right.
Okay. Very good. Charlie, how long you been in Austin, Charlie?
I've been here going on 5 years.
And what do you do for fun?
Everyone knows here that I write my books, my children's books.
That's right.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes, I write children's books for adults.
You're right.
Yeah, y'all see it?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Man, fuck them kids. Yes.
That's Kevin Spacey's motto.
The great Kevin Spacey. Got a poster of him above my bed. Charlie, what do you love about Austin, Texas? Have you had the food? Just kidding. I know the answer.
No, I just said it. It's the dykes. They're beautiful out here.
The who?
The dykes.
The lesbians?
Yes, the manly ones.
Right. And what makes them so manly, Charlie?
Manly means when someone shows like a sign of like a man.
Right. But they're lesbians, but you said they're manly.
Yes.
What do you mean? What
because
are
they be in the men's section of the stores taking all the big clothes.
Right, and that's a problem for you.
Yes, because I try to get my size, but they end up having to get skinny jeans. I don't like that.
Those
Right.
are skinny?
They wasn't when I first bought them.
Charlie, what was the last time you had a vegetable?
I'm actually vegan.
No way.
Yeah, I've been vegan for a year now.
Wow.
I lost 160 pounds.
160 pounds?
Yes.
Whoa.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Un-fucking believable.
Down to 840 pounds.
No, I'm regular fat. I was, oh my God, it's coming fat.
Do you have how many fat friends do you have, Charlie?
Just your sister. That's it.
Oh, shit, Tony.
Whoa, wow. Okay, got me. Play something fun, Redban. Perfect. Fuck you. Charlie, you've done it again. Second time on the show. First time, got a golden ticket. You came out, you did it, you said it all. Anything fun we should know about you before we let you go?
From my book sales last time, it upgraded my life. I went from Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I went from it raised my tax bracket. I went from Go Joe to Let's Make America Great Again.
Unfucking believable.
My people can help you with that. We'll figure it out.
They told me to get an accountant, but I think I'm going to jail.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
We'll bring those taxes down to $1 a year.
I'm in the club now.
Just don't drop the soap in jail because you probably won't be able to stand back up. Charlie, you did it. You came out. You did it. One more time for the great Charlie Mack, everybody. Golden ticket winner. There he goes. Oh, my God. We're doing it. Are you guys having a good time so far? Is this not the best fucking night of your lives? Our first bucket...
That was a lot of sweat.
That was a lot of sweat. When's the last time you sweat that much, Ari Shaffir?
When I visited Auschwitz and they reopened.
Perfect. Our first bucket pull of the night goes by one name. I love a good one name. I love a good two name, but I love a good one name. He actually works here at the Comedy... Huh? It's a guy? He works here? Well, let him decide. It's 2025, Redban. He might be a guy tonight and a woman in the morning. Please give it up for Fuzzy, everybody.
I believe the best superpower is the ability to freeze time because you're in control. You got to remember, they don't want you to have superpowers. They, the Jews, do not want you to have... But when you freeze time, you're in control. And the perks are motherfucking sweet. Everyone here would do the same thing immediately. We're going to the bank. We'd all do it. Come on, you'd go to the bank. You'd see the teller. You'd wait for her to open up the vault. Freeze time. And then...
Holy shit.
And then you'd leave the bank.
Oh.
And if you're a girl, you can look through his phone, whatever the fuck you guys want to do. I don't give a fuck. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, my God. Fuzzy, great job. Fuzzy, how long have you looked like you go to Sesame Street begging the Muppets for change?
All my life. Hey, one time for Tony fucking Hinchcliffe, everybody. Come on.
Okay.
Fuzzy, you make me look not Jewish.
You look like Muzzy.
Fuzzy the Muzzy. Hey, are there any Indians in here?
And they're not allowed in. Rogan
Good.
said.
Pakistan forever!
Oh, shit. All right. Easy.
You know it's going great when you scream at the end of your set. Fuzzy, how long you been doing stand-up comedy?
5 years.
5 years. What's your favorite thing about it?
Drive an Uber?
Probably the dick. Probably all the dick I'm getting.
You gay?
A gay man?
Nah.
Oh.
What would be the first thing you'd do if you were gay, Fuzzy, now that we're here?
I'd suck your dick and try to become a regular, probably, so.
Get in line. Fucking unbelievable.
Fuzzy, you treating those cancer spots in your forehead at all, or just letting it ride?
Just let it fucking ride, dude. This shit's almost over anyways. I think I got like 2 months or something like that.
What do you do during the day, Fuzzy, when you're not at the mothership?
I like to go for walks.
Where do you walk?
Around the east side, motherfucking East 5th Street.
How big is your vest?
Bigger than Tony's.
Nothing, Redban? Perfect. You're a rubber ducky, Fuzzy.
That's something Tony would actually probably say.
Fuzzy, what's your love life like?
It's good. It's chill, bro. Actually, I met a girl.
Whoa. Chill, bro. He's allowed.
Give him a chance.
Some whores in
Give
this
him a
town.
chance.
Yeah, who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck's laughing like you can't get any?
You're here with a guy.
Oh, my God. Got him.
You look like you like dick in your mouth.
Okay.
Life's good. Love life is good, dude. I've been fucking... I don't know. I got this fucking... I stopped masturbating, so I got chi now.
What?
Chi?
I got
What's chi?
now. Chi is your semen.
Whoa. Is that what you call it?
And it, so... I had a
Tony, you know
girlfriend-
about chi? All right, no.
I love chi. But I also love pad thai. Fuzzy,
I would drop the chi and go with Chia Pet on that head because that is a level of bald I've never seen before.
all right.
the fuck?
All right. All right.
Love you, buddy.
You look like Ari before the camps. All right. All right, we got to let this guy get back to his food truck. What are we doing here? Come on.
Fuzzy, you did it. Here's a little joke book. See you later. Fuck off. One more time for Fuzzy, everybody. There he goes. Fuzzy, you did it.
Fuzzy worked with me 2 times. He killed both times he worked with me here. He fucking crushes.
Quick, he's so...
Hey, y'all. Typically, you don't associate speed with quality. You don't go through a fast food drive-thru and expect a gourmet meal to go. Well, there is an exception to this unwritten rule. If you're hiring, you can find candidates fast who are extremely qualified for your job. Just use ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony. Redban.
Tony, guess what? I love ZipRecruiter. It's the best hiring site out there. With ZipRecruiter's advanced resume database, you can proactively find and connect with qualified candidates in minutes. So there's little waiting. Want to meet with a standout candidate? You can unlock their contact info instantly. No wonder ZipRecruiter is the #1 rated hiring site based on G2.
Wow, that's incredible, Redban. That's amazing news. Experience hiring speed and quality with ZipRecruiter. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a qualified candidate within the first day. And if you go to ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony right now, you can try it for free. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Hello there. This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. Therapy can be costly, but Talkspace is affordable and in network with most insurance providers. Most insured members have a $0 copay. Talkspace, the leading virtual therapy provider, makes getting the help you need easy, accessible, and affordable. You can meet online, message your therapist anytime, and get matched with a licensed pro, usually in under 48 hours. No awkward waiting rooms, no driving across town, just real help from the comfort of wherever the hell you are. Redban?
You know what I love about Talkspace, Tony? It's covered by tons of insurance plans and employers, including TRICARE for active duty veterans and their dependents. Most insured members have a $0 copay, and if the first therapist isn't right for you, no big deal. You can just switch at no extra cost.
That's awesome, Redban. So here's the deal. As a listener of this podcast, you'll get $80 off your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com/Tony and enter promo code SPACE80. That's SPACE80 to match with a licensed therapist today. Go to Talkspace.com/Tony and enter promo code SPACE80.
Everyone here at the mothership is being groomed to... my God. Unfucking believable.
I finally work hard enough and save up enough money to buy my own clone of myself. And then you lock me inside of my own closet and try to host my show?
You got it.
Who's ready for the
best fucking night of their lives?
I gotta tell you, I heard a little bit of those interviews. They were dragging back there. Could really hear the wheels turning on you. And I didn't realize my clone would sweat more than me. It's not easy, is it, clone? To kill Cloney.
Tony Hinchcliffe and Tony Hinchcliffe.
By the way,
It really is Pride Month.
This is what we call a Mark Norman wet dream.
This is Kill Tooney. The only thing better than one of me is two of me. And now, back to the show. All right. Oh, you have...
I made a couple notes.
Puerto Rico's not going to like this.
Oh my God.
All right. Back to the bucket we go. I'm very excited to be here.
Just finding out that's not you. I thought the whole time. I don't.
This is an extra fun episode, if you ask me. Who books this shit?
Do I look good smoking a cigarette, by the way?
I don't say my S's like that, by the way. It's not a cigarette. I don't smoke cigarettes. Back to the bucket we go. Make some noise for your next comedian doing an uninterrupted 60 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Francisco Rincon.
Shut up. This guy was like, don't trip. That's fine. I'm gonna fuck your mom later after I clean her house. I am from Puerto Rico. No, I'm not. I'm one of the good ones. Happy Pride Month to this guy, mainly. But, yeah, I don't know. A couple of years ago, I was watching the gay news, CNN. I don't know if you guys heard Pope Francis. He said, R.I.P. Pope Francis. A couple of years ago, he said, if you're gay, you can get married now, and you will no longer burn in hell. It's a real thing. I don't know if you guys heard about this. But it made me think, it made me wonder what was going to happen to the gay guys that were previously burning in hell. Do they make it fair? Do they make an announcement down there? Are they like, excuse me, if you're here and you're gay, make yourself to the lobby. We have great news. What do they do?
Francisco Rincon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show, Francisco. We've seen you multiple times before.
One time before, yes. Killed Tony.
You've only been on the show once?
Once, 2 years ago.
Wow.
Yes.
What makes me think you've been on a couple times?
You've probably seen me on Rose Battle.
Okay.
Yes.
I saw you on Rose Battle. I love it. So you're not Puerto Rican. You said you're one of the good ones. What is one of the good ones?
Mexican. Mexico.
Okay.
No, actually, Tony, I am...
Go ahead.
Sorry, I am from Venezuela.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Why boo? Why boo? Why boo? It's gonna rip us.
Look, I'm here to tell you guys, despite what you hear in the news, that, oh, Venezuelans are criminals. I'm here to tell you that we are criminals. But no, I am from Venezuela. But, Venezuelans, we've been getting a bad rep, right? So, like, when I moved to Texas about 10 years ago, they would be like, are you from Mexico? And I would be like, no, that's gross, And now they are like, are you from Venezuela? And I'm like, no, I'm from Mexico, But, yeah, it's, all right.
Have you always looked like Adam Ray with AIDS?
Yeah, you throw a vest on,
Good
we got
question.
a third Tony here.
Unfucking believable.
Francisco, what have you been up to since the last time we
been
saw
up
you?
to?
Give us something good.
What's going on?
Oh, man, living life, I not to brag or anything, but I got, it's funny because last time I did the show, I had just recently gotten fired. And I just got fired again.
Wow. Look at you.
I know.
Look at you. What'd you get fired from?
Hey, that's what I was going to ask. You're a fucking genius. And you're extremely good looking.
Thanks, me.
Wait, what was that? What was that?
I smoke a lot of cigarettes.
I don't do that. I don't do that. Do I do that? No, I don't.
Easy, Steve Urkel.
Good one, me. All right. Where did you get fired from?
I'm not going to say a company name, but I was working as an engineer, remote sales engineer. It was really...
They fired you. Why will you not say the name?
Is it because you can't say engineer?
In my language, that sounded like the N-word. But, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have to look for another job. So I don't want to throw these guys under the bus,
Okay.
Hey, can I just tell you real quick? If you got fired, you are going to have to find another job.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about
Yeah,
it.
no, well...
No doubt about it.
Francisco, what's your love life like? You're a good-looking guy. You seem like you should be doing good out there for yourself.
Bet you fuck.
What did you say?
I bet you fuck.
Oh yeah, no. I'm doing all right. I'm not. I got lucky a couple weeks ago. That's what I like about Austin. Lots of beautiful Mexican girls here in Austin, and yeah. So I went down on this girl from San Antonio.
How long did you go down on her for?
Give us an exact time frame.
Morning, night, lunch.
Over under 25 minutes.
It was a good time. It was a fun time. It tasted like Takis. But
what?
Like what?
Sometimes I don't even understand myself, man. I'm sorry. I had a dream in English last night. I don't even know what I said.
All right, we got to deport you.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
I agree.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it.
We're sending you back to Venezuela. Well, Francisco, what size joke book did you get last time you were on the show?
A big one, but it's fine.
Well, guess what, buddy? I got news
Guess what,
for you.
buddy? You get a small one this time. Catch.
There you go. Wow! Oh, throws it back into the crowd. It's like that's a thing. It's like when you get a baseball hit to you from the opposing team, and the person that catches it throws it back
onto the field.
You're
good.
You're real good. All right. Let's keep this thing.
Let's do it.
Moving along. Oh, that's an unlit cigarette butt, me. I'm out of control tonight. Make some noise for your next bucketful, Mike Holloway.
I don't think everyone who has a cat also throws trash on the floor and calls it a toy. But I do think everyone who throws trash on the floor and calls it a toy also has a cat. I don't think everyone who eats blue cheese also has a foot fetish. But I do think everyone with a foot fetish also eats blue cheese. I don't think everyone who drinks lemonade is also a pedophile. But I do think everyone who's a pedophile also drinks lemonade. I don't think everyone who's the victim of pedophilia is also a Disney adult. But you guys get it. How's it going?
All right.
All right.
That was fun.
Wow.
Mike Holloway, this is your first time on the show?
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa.
How long you been doing stand-up?
Kind of 5 years, but more like 3 because of breaks from COVID and being broke.
Okay.
COVID was over 5 years ago.
Are you still broke?
Well, I did.
He's not wrong.
I did like 1 or 2 mics before COVID.
I know
and then
the whole Lincoln years I had to take off.
I'm bad at counting. Sorry.
The OJ trial really fucked up my schedule. Okay. Okay.
What do you do for work? You work at I'm getting
DoorDash.
aquarium vibes, like you work with pets of some kind.
Give me 2 fun facts about dolphins. Go.
Let's go one question at a time
got
here.
it.
Dolphins rape a lot.
Oh, there you go. That's the one they answer. What do you do for work?
I DoorDash right now. I just moved here 2 weeks ago.
So did you save money from another job?
Kind of.
What was the other job?
Amazon delivery.
Amazon. You see? I thought with aquarium, there's fish in an aquarium. There's also fish in the Amazon. I did it again. Genius. All right.
All right.
Anyway, so how much money did you save exactly? I love people in interviews and podcasts. They never ask questions like this.
They never do.
I'm obsessed with a question like, how much money did you save before finding a job where you moved to?
Drum roll.
Nope, no drum roll.
No drum roll.
$500.
There's 2 fucking hosts here. None of them asked for a drum roll.
Sorry.
How much did you save?
$500.
$500? Holy shit.
Holy shit.
What are you gonna do? Are you in your car right now?
Technically, I'm camping at a campsite, so I paid for it.
Squatter.
Technically, I'm not homeless.
Do you have a tent?
Yes.
So you sleep in a tent.
Yes.
Where do you shower?
At the campsite.
There's
Yes.
outdoor showers?
No, it's an indoor.
Like a KOA?
What's
The
a
fuck
KOA?
is
The
that?
fuck is that, Ari?
What's a KOA?
That's some Jewish shit? What is that?
Not all of us take world vacations and camp all the time. Some of us are trying to fucking change
Campgrounds of
people's
America.
lives out here.
They know about camps, but that's the second camp joke.
Especially the showers at those camps.
Some of the showers are decent at those camps. It's just the 1 or 2 were like real bad.
So explain to the people. People are watching all around the world. You came to Austin, Texas with $500. How do you plan on surviving? What are you eating? Take us through like your actual life.
I go to HEB,
Uh-huh.
and I get a pack of 3 steaks for like $8 to $12.
Okay.
And I get some corn on the cob, fresh corn on the cob, for like 33 cents a piece.
Where do you shove the corn on the cob?
In tinfoil and in the coals.
Does the corn?
Yeah,
Does the
and I
corn,
got
does
potatoes,
the corn,
too.
Does the corn ever get stuck in that massive gap between your
Yes.
two teeth?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, yeah. Look at that old
Look at that
corn
old-
catcher you got there. Look at that.
Did your mom hate dentists?
How many times do you shower a week?
Good question, Tony.
Exactly.
Every time I come into the city.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Every time I come to comedy, I
Very
shower.
interesting.
So this is your first
answer.
shower.
No.
thoughts.
And is it easy to make friends at the campgrounds?
What?
I hate the questions I'm asking.
Is it easy?
It really leads to absolutely nowhere. Yes or no questions don't really work on the show. Let me ask you this.
I think you're cool. You got an outsider vibe. You got a real fucking manifesto. You're like a manifesto guy.
Appreciate that.
What is the craziest thing that you've ever almost done? Like, you seem like you've had some thoughts cooking. Like you've read like a how to make a bomb book or something before.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now it's your turn to answer the actual question.
Back in high school, yeah.
You did what?
I read the Anarchist
Okay,
cookbook.
other than the thing that I fucking said that you did, you get to use your entire life right now as a reference point. What's the weirdest or most criminal thing you've ever almost done? Not the one that I fucking guessed. That you're like, yeah, I did do that. I'm asking your whole life. Did you ever think about perhaps...
Several times I almost drove the Amazon truck off a bridge.
Whoa.
Okay. Now take us through this. Wow. Exactly. Whoa. First of all, were there a lot of packages in the Amazon truck?
That's why I didn't get my vest.
Oh, so good.
Okay.
So, did you really think about it? You thought about driving the Amazon truck off a bridge?
Oh, yeah, I thought about it. Yeah.
Okay. And how were you going to do it? Were you going to kind of like go to the bridge and then hard right turn off of the ledge? Or were you going to kind of like take it at an angle? What was your plan?
No, it was an EV, so it's really got some acceleration. So, yeah, I was going to get it going and then just crank the wheel and jump out the door.
Oh, you weren't going to kill yourself. You were going to like...
Oh, boo.
Well, I thought about that, too. I did.
Oh, wait a second. This is treason.
I did for a second, but then I was like, I can jump out.
Yeah, I like it. You're just fucking Bezos over, not yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Fuck Bezos.
So you were just going to selfishly drop a bunch of people's packages in the water. Unbelievable.
Sorry.
All right. What's the other craziest thing about your life, Mike? Give us something good here, other than almost driving an Amazon thing. What's a fun fact about your life? Did you have a weird childhood? Were you molested?
Yeah.
A lot of pedophile jokes.
No, I wasn't molested. I did have a weird childhood, though. I moved around a lot.
All the molestings.
I was I was a fat kid and a nerdy kid and the new kid all the time, so I got picked on a lot.
What was the meanest thing somebody would...
Sorry.
I'm fucking talking. What was the meanest thing somebody ever said to you at school?
I don't remember. I said a lot of mean shit, too, because I would basically... To deal with bullies, I would basically, like, roast them. Uh-huh. I didn't know the term back then, but I would roast them, and then, like, if they put hands on me, then I would, like, just go full out, like, right away.
So you killed a kid?
No.
Oh.
Beat the crap out of a couple.
You look like the bad kid in Toy Story. Yeah.
Oh, my God, you do.
God.
The neighbor?
Yeah, Sid.
Sid.
Yeah, Sid.
Oh,
Sid.
I do like firecrackers.
Where are you hiding Andy's slinky?
Here's a big joke, but congratulations.
Congratulations.
There you go. On
There
to the
he
next
goes.
one.
I like that guy.
There he goes.
Something about him. For real. He seems cool.
Grew up on a fireworks stand.
Oh, you know
my
what that
God.
means.
The beautiful
lovely Heidi is
The
here,
lovely
everybody.
Heidi.
Wow. Hi. This podcast is sponsored by Via. Life moves fast, and sometimes you just need a way to relax, recharge, or stay focused without making things more complicated than they already are. You ever try meditating, but then get stressed about how bad you are at meditating? Same. That's why I love Via, because they actually make feeling good easy. 500,000 customers can't be wrong. Via is changing the game in natural wellness, combining high-quality hemp-derived ingredients with powerful cannabinoids to create real effect-driven results. Want better sleep? Want more focus? A little boost in the bedroom? Or maybe you just need to chill out because your stress levels are currently at screaming into the void status. Whatever you need, Via has a solution for you.
We suck at meditating, but now I love Via because it helped us. I personally think their calming drops are incredible. Whether you're looking for daily wellness, laser focus, or deep relaxation, Via has it all.
If you're 21 or over, check out the link to Via in our description and use code Tony to receive 15% off, free shipping on orders over $100. And if you're new to Via, get a free gift of your choice. After you purchase, they ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Enhance your everyday with Via. Hello there. This podcast is sponsored by Shopify. You know, when we started this podcast, it seemed like I had to figure it out all on my own. It was super overwhelming, and every day seemed to introduce a new decision that needed an answer. When you're starting off with something new, it seems like your to-do list keeps growing every day with new tasks, and that can easily overrun your life. Finding the right tool that not only helps you but simplifies everything can be such a game changer. For millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind household names like Mattel and Gymshark and brands just getting started. With hundreds of ready-to-use templates, Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style.
You can accelerate your content creation. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that will write your product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. Get the word out like you are having a marketing team behind you. Easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling.
Scrolling or strolling or bowling. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. So turn your big business idea into... with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/KillTony. Go to shopify.com/KillTony. Shopify.com/KillTony.
Someone's rooting for Ari from the audience. Let's go, Ari.
Wow.
A guy wants you to be funny right now.
Farts.
All right. This looks like a new name. I'm excited about it. I love new names. You love new names.
It's my favorite thing other than my condo. Unfucking. We're doing it, Redban. We're really doing it.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Candace August, everybody. Candace August.
All right. My husband's Muslim, and when we got married, we had to do the Islamic wedding ritual. For those of you who do not know, the Islamic wedding ritual is called the nikah. I will spell it for you. It is N as in Nancy, I, K as in kangaroo, A, H as in Harold, the nikah. Problem is, I had not seen that word written down before I heard that shit out loud. Picture it. On my wedding day, I'm standing there in my dress. I'm looking at my husband, so in love. The guy walks in. He's like, "We are gathered here today to celebrate this blessed nikah." He kept going. In the eyes of Allah, all nikahs are beautiful and wonderful. And this nikah today is special. I was just like, what the fuck did this nigga say? What did this nigga say? Thanks for the compliments, dude, but you can call me Candace.
Fantastic set.
Wow.
By Candace August. Welcome to the show, Candace.
Thank you.
Is this your first time?
It is not.
You've been on before. You were great. I remember you.
Thank you. I was on in January.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Thank you. I figure I have to keep signing up. It's the only way black women are ever going to get on this show. So.
Well, it's also the only way anyone gets on this show. I love that you have to be a victim of race issues. Would never expect anybody like you to do that. You people never do that. For this is the fairest, most diverse show in all of show business.
Incorrect.
How dare you?
Oh shit, 2 Tonys.
Oh my! I'm getting roasted by the bouncer at Fraggle Rock. Oh my God!
It's Ma'am Patterson.
It's pretty fucking good. Hello, Ari. How are you?
What's up? How you doing?
Pretty good.
How do you two know each other?
No, I already dapped him up and I spoke to
Jews
the
love
other
fucking
youth.
black
So
hookers, Tony.
I wanted to, that's not even funny, but I just wanted to, I just wanted to acknowledge everyone on the panel. Hello, Redban.
I love it. I love it. So, Candace, remind us, what do you do for a living?
What's going on?
I'm Ari's call girl. Didn't you hear? No. We talked about this before. I work at a debt consolidation company.
Okay, a debt consolidation company.
Yeah.
I don't understand what that is.
Doesn't translate.
Amazing. And what do you do for fun?
I like to travel a lot, and comedy's fun. I like
Where do you
doing that.
travel to? What are some of your favorite places that you've been?
My favorite place is Cuba. That's the favorite place I've been.
What do you love about Cuba?
I'm from New Orleans, and yeah, I know. You went to Brother Martin. I know. I went to Ursuline. So
look
look
at the connection down there.
I performed with him several times. He never remembers me, but it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. I opened for him at Magoobies and a bunch of other places.
Sorry.
Are you from Maryland?
No, but I lived in the DMV at the time when I worked with him.
You lived in the DMV?
The DMV?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, it's D.C., Maryland, Virginia.
Wow.
And they call it the DMV.
Wow, you look like you'd work at the DMV.
Oh my God.
God.
We're really doing it, Redban.
We're really doing
I was answering you about Havana. So I'm from New Orleans, and Havana has a very like New Orleans type of feel. It has a lot of soul, and it's a very small place. A lot of live music playing all the time. It just.
The sweet sirens.
It just reminded me of home. That's why I like it.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's amazing.
What do you love about Austin, Texas?
It also, so 6th Street specifically also reminds me of bourbon.
Yeah,
it reminds me. It's a very bourbon-esque feel. All the live music, and then there's this concentrated 4-block radius where everything's happening. It's just like bourbon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, except cleaner, marginally.
Yeah, you got a man? Are you married? Is that what that ring is?
Yes, you
Muslim.
talked at long length about it last time. My husband's Indian.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
That's right.
The rare mix of an Indian man and a powerful black woman.
Yeah, you were very interested in that subject the last time.
Well, it's a very rare combination. I study these things. I'm a people person.
How does the family go for it? How does this family go for,
So, they weren't very happy at first, but not really because I'm black, just mostly because I'm not Muslim.
Why would you do this to the
Because I'm not
family?
Muslim. Yeah.
Why do you bring home a demon woman?
This dude.
I do voices, too.
Man. I heard. You did quite a few the last time I was here, yeah.
You and the
Okay.
Indian husband, Nikka Masala.
That is
Close? Too close?
a good one.
A good one.
Right on the borderline, Mark, right on the borderline.
Sorry.
And what does your husband do for work?
He also works at a debt consolidation company. A different one from me, though.
Wow. Till death do you part. Absolutely. Oh, you like that one?
That one was good. That one
you
was
don't
good,
like working
Tony.
at the DMV. Gave me the old,
That one was no. But
Debt consolidation humor.
Yeah.
Really take that around the office.
All right.
All
Did he
right.
get to watch your appearance when you were on the show last time? You showed it to him, right?
yeah, he watched it from home. He wasn't here live, but we
course.
watched
And
it.
how much did he beat you for it?
He did.
You
got-
fucking
you got-
bitch! You bring up my personal life. Why would you do that?
Oh,
He got a
my
kick out of it
God.
because you spent a lot of time talking about. So I had said
You
that.
got a kick out of it.
I said my.
A kick and 2 punches.
All right. So I said my husband wasn't black, and you spent a lot of time trying to guess what race he was.
Yeah.
And you never guessed Indian.
Right.
I had to tell you. So
Yeah.
that's what happened last time. So a lot of the interview was about him. So he actually really enjoyed it when we watched it.
I love it.
Yeah.
And where do you get earrings like that?
Those are great earrings.
I'm so glad you noticed them. So the last time I was on, I had knives, right? So it's like the Kill Tony vibe, and no one ever noticed them. So thank you, Tony, too, for noticing them.
Yes. Did you buy them at the Target that you got fired at?
I did.
Okay.
No, they're custom. I ordered them online.
What were you going to say there, Mark?
Nothing.
Oh. You got a big joke book last time?
I did, but let me tell you this. When I got it, you had like some that were left over from the HEB Center, and I never got one from the show that I was on. So if you can spare another one, I
for the
would
fucking
like
show, man.
Well, you know what? Here's an official one
It's
from
your lucky
the show.
It's like Angel Reese.
Thank you. Thank you, Tony.
Good bucket pulls.
You guys have a good night.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you
One
so
more time
much.
for
One more
Candace
time for
August.
Candace August. Wow.
And the show goes on.
It has to.
We keep it moving.
Let's do it.
We gotta do it. Your next bucket pull
Your
goes
next
by the name of Karen Jones.
I got it. Some of you may remember me. I was falsely accused of storming the Capitol. I've been pardoned by President Trump. Unfortunately, I had already been incarcerated for 90 days before I got the pardon. Still grateful, but while I was in prison, I was raped. Oh, okay, date raped. Okay, it was consensual. But it's still very unpleasant. I was on house arrest. But it's terrible to be on house arrest because you can't leave. But I found out that you could leave for medical procedures. So I scheduled a mammogram, a pap smear, and a colonoscopy. And I'm telling you, it was as horrible as any other time I've been raped. Date raped, had sex and regretted it, whatever you want to call it. Thank you.
Karen Jones, one of the most famous characters in the show's history. A wild, some people would call her a batty woman.
Tony, I know you said not to ask questions, but I got a question for you. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
If you're here, who's going to take down the Tiger King?
Mark Normand is on fire.
On fucking fire. You look like the woman who fired Angel from the Target. Or Candace. Who was the last person?
That's right. It was Candace.
Candace.
So, Karen Jones, give us an update. What's been going on in life? I sometimes, hear about you. You come up a lot. I get reports. Karen Jones is fucking doing this and that. You're around.
Well, I always try and be in the most interesting places I can be.
Flower shops, plant stores,
Arboretums.
Well, probably one of the biggest changes is I was in a little granny flat out in Dripping Springs on my son's property. He was going through a divorce. You remember my son? The real Alex Jones. And
keep going, Karen.
Yeah,
keep going. I think you had a stroke there
Yeah.
for a second.
No, but it could happen.
You're walking a blind guy with this story right now.
There he goes.
So pick up the pace, Karen Jones.
I have been known to clear the room, okay? But my son remarried, and he remarried a very beautiful woman. And it turns out that 5 acres is not enough room for 2 women. So I've had to move, and I'm living out in Canyon Lake now. And
So let's really break it down.
Yeah.
It's your son's property, am I correct?
yes,
He bought it.
yes.
And somehow you made yourself so known, so present that they made you move somewhere else. Explain to us what a daily routine on a 5-acre ranch with Karen Jones is like.
Well, when you're on house arrest, it's very limited. But normally, because
But you have the whole 5 acres.
The whole 5 acres.
I also had 3 kids I was taking care of and the main house. So I became
Taking care of your son?
No, his children.
Wait, were you really under house arrest?
Ari, everybody is with it except for you right now. You're the only person confused at all. The crowd is now wondering why you're confused.
What's you under house arrest for?
Storming the Capitol.
I thought that was a joke.
No!
That's not a normal
Real
thing.
fucking
I know.
story.
That's not a normal thing.
This is Kill Tony.
All right.
This is the only place you can meet real people that have stormed the Capitol other than Fox News.
I did not. And if you recall, I've said all along, I was invited in. I was invited in.
Yeah.
I had
The Capitol has the vampire rules.
The Capitol is normally open.
The door was open.
We asked permission to go in, and my husband had never been inside the rotunda. Or
No better time than January
Perfect timing.
6th,
Yep.
2021.
Right on cue.
But what happened is they invited us in, and I took a plea deal, so I couldn't speak as freely on your show. But that's why I got the 90 days. My lawyer was shocked I didn't just get probation. But I told too much. Like, I told that no police had died, only J6ers. And so I got an
Cool
extra
nickname,
trouble.
by the way.
Well, we went to Memorial Day to a J6 reunion.
J6 reunion.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
This
crowd
bitch
is
knows
going
how to
wild.
party.
Yes, she does. The crowd goes wild.
Well,
Wild.
because they believed me that we were invited in and we were trapped. Maybe not all of them, but enough people know now. But I can say this without being arrested for perjuring myself on my statement of facts and deal I signed. But they invited us in, and then they trapped us, and they hit me really hard with a billy club in the stomach, and then they sprayed
all right.
gas
If
on
they
me.
wanted you to get out of there, they should have just invited your son. Mom, there's just not enough room here at the Capitol for you. We gotta move you to a completely different ranch. Tens and tens of miles away. So do you still make it back to, have you been to the Capitol since?
No, just the Texas Capitol. And they're very nice. Even when I was on pre-trial, they let me in. They're open on Sunday. Texas had such a nice capital, and Washington, D.C. used to be nicer, but it's really went to hell.
Yep.
Yep.
It sure has.
It sure has.
Just with the Congress, like the Congress inside of it, if you ask me.
What did you do after Dennis the Menace stole your cookies?
Good question.
Thanks, me.
I can't believe Willie Nelson transitioned.
Unfucking believable.
I don't
We're really
love
doing it, Redban.
So, Karen, anything else crazy going on in your life
What else
that we
is going
should
on?
know about?
Well, you know, I was trying to decide whether or not I should go with the J6 stuff because I have been going to open mics regularly, and I've been working on my gay material.
Why don't we hear one of your gay jokes? I want to hear one of your
Do we want to hear one of her gay jokes?
Come on.
I think we do.
I'll give you a bit of my gay minute.
Okay.
It's that I told all my kids growing up I didn't want them to be damaged. So I always told them that if I find out you're gay, I just won't be able to love you as much. It's nothing personal, but we all know that homosexuality is caused by overbearing, castrating, ball-busting bitch moms, and I'm not going to let one of you make me look like a bad mom.
Wow.
Wow. I like her.
Put her in the arena.
See,
This might be my favorite bucket pull of all time.
I know. She is a legend. She is a legend in Kill Tony.
well, you
folklore.
probably missed me talking about your ball sack on Joke World, but you're...
What?
What the
Ari,
fuck?
Last time I was in here, I saw his balls. Well, I wasn't in here. It was in L.A., actually.
Uh-oh.
And I was I was doing interviews for Joke World, and I've actually seen them a few times now. And I said, if I were you, I would keep them in my pants because my husband is 73 years old and he has better looking balls and the whole deal. My husband looks better.
What the fuck is
Just
going
some
on?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
There they are. Oh, Jesus.
My God.
My husband. Yeah, that's awful.
Oh
My.
Oh
my God.
God.
Oh
my
God.
God.
Happy Pride!
It's nothing I haven't seen before.
Yoni, cancel my Postmates order.
No, the bad thing is after my husband sees this episode, he'll be like walking around with his dick swinging. It's funny, when you get older, your dick gets bigger because of gravity.
Yeah. Except for Ari's, obviously.
Oh, can you imagine what they're going to look like at 73? That's scary.
Well, he's already 72, so...
Come on, Mark.
All right.
Oh my
Just
God.
his asshole, by the way.
I don't want to
Okay,
see
Redban.
that.
Okay, Redban. The ball's Redban.
Red Band's actually got a point. It is covered in weird balloon knot hemorrhoids. It is
Normal hemorrhoids.
very disgusting.
Well,
Ari, your penis to balls ratio always shocks
Right,
me. It is
right.
absolutely
I never
crazy.
understand it.
It is wild. It's like some type of animal. I
Some
can't quite.
type of weird creature you shoved into that zipper pocket.
Yeah. It's very bizarre.
Gold.
It is one of the weirdest ball sacks. It appears as though it looks cancerous, by the way.
Yes.
You ever get it checked out?
I'll get it checked. I have not.
Have you had a prostate exam?
Yeah. Well, it was a hooker.
Karen Jones, you are always such an unbelievably
You did it again.
entertaining interview.
Unbelievable.
Thank you again. Here's a big one
There's
for
the
you.
joke book.
Fuck yeah.
I caught it. I'm not like those other chicks.
Karen Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
There she goes. Karen Jones, everyone. Goodbye, Karen. Great to see you. Great
We
to
love
see
you, Karen. Get
Great
the
to
fuck
see you.
out of
Get
here,
the fuck
Karen.
out of here, Karen. Jesus fucking Christ. Tell another 45-minute story.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
God.
I'd let her storm my capital. Am I right?
Hooty hoo! This podcast is sponsored by Prize Picks. Basketball season may be over, but the action doesn't stop on Prize Picks because baseball is just heating up. Step up to the plate with Prize Picks and add your favorite baseball players to your lineup, whether it's strikeouts, RBIs, or first inning runs. Make your call with more or less and play for your shot to win up to 2,000 times your cash today. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks is the best way to win real money this baseball season. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your sports takes into real money all season long with Prize Picks. Redban.
I was looking, and I think this week, Prize Picks, I'm eyeing the baseball board and selecting Aaron Judge for more than 1 home run and Dylan Cease for more than 6 pitcher strikeouts.
I have the same picks, Redban, and I love how easy they make it. Download the app today and use code TONY to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code TONY to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. This podcast is sponsored by Incogni. Look, folks, here's the problem. Data brokers are gathering your personal information and selling it for profit. They scan the web for names, addresses, social media profiles, court records, and build detailed profiles on individuals just like you. Then, this data ends up in the hands of scammers, which leads to spam, identity theft, and even loss of control over your own personal data. Sounds like a big problem, right? Well, not anymore, thanks to Incogni. Now, let me throw it to our data security specialist Redban.
Yeah, Incogni solves this problem by reaching out to data brokers on your behalf and requesting they remove your personal data. Get it out of there. The whole process is automated. I personally love the custom removal feature. I simply point Incogni where my data is being exposed, and their privacy experts handle the rest. Get out.
Incredible, Redban. While you can ask these data brokers yourselves to delete your personal info, this process takes hundreds of hours to do manually, so let Incogni do it for you. Take your personal data back with Incogni. Use code KILLTONY and get 60% off an annual plan at incogni.com/KillTony.
Your next bucket pull goes by the name of Aldo Caldo. All right, one more time for Aldo, everybody. I guess there's no fucking music here tonight. All right.
I love my women how I love my coffee. Sliding off the roof of my car. Many moons ago, I used to be the bass player for the Latin boy group band called Menudo. Yeah. Men. Nude. Oh. We used to hop the borders all around Latin America playing these sold-out shows. And I used to think to myself, wow, I made it. I really made it. I remember I came home with my first $1,000,000 in pesos. It was like the best $100 I ever made. People would always ask me, hey, Aldo, how did you know who was going to be the next Menudo? Because they would get molested and then get kicked out or hit puberty. Was it always the cute ones that would say, Súbete a mi moto, vamos a mamar entre los dos? No. It was always the Menudos that set their microphones up like this. He was the next Ricky Martin. Gracias.
Okay. De nada.
De nada.
Aldo Caldo. That must crush it. Taco stands all across the country. That is very Latino material.
You know, got to represent.
Okay. All right. There's a couple
very,
people
very pastor set.
Hey, with the piquito piña. That's good.
All right. Aldo, what do you do for work?
I tour. I'm a musician. I'm a musical comedian, but...
How long have you been doing stand-up?
About 8 years, off and on.
And you've been playing music your whole life?
Yes.
You started with an accordion like a typical Mexican?
No, I'm actually started on piano and guitar, and I kind of now play acoustic.
What do you specialize in now?
Right now, guitar and bass.
Okay. Acoustic or electric?
Whatever the gig calls for. Right
All
now,
right, let's get this guitar out here.
Let's get him
see
up.
what
Let's let
happens
him try
here.
something.
dying for playing this guitar.
Let's get him a guitar. The beautiful Heidi with a guitar ready to go.
No covers, Aldo. It's got to be an original song. You got to fucking make it sound good.
None of that Gypsy King shit.
Yeah. We don't want to have to give our money to YouTube. Oh, shit. They're communicating back here. They're calling out the play.
Yeah. Let's do this. We on Kill Tony. Funny mother bad bitches only. We on Kill Tony. Rolling out of Texas on a golden pony. We on Kill Tony. Rolling out of Texas on a golden pony. We on Kill Tony. Guitar went out. Yeah, una cumbia para toda la gente que están buscando la música. Let me see, put your hands together. Say Kill Tony, Kill Tony, Kill Tony.
All right, you're not singing or playing the instrument. That's just my band doing really good stuff.
That was God taking control of that moment.
Is there a switch or something
Si,
on
senor.
there? Matt Muehling, what would you do to get that guitar to work?
Wait, you didn't really play that, though.
Yeah. Well, not really.
Not really. It was
not
more
working.
lyrical.
Let's talk to Gibson to get one that works.
All right. I'm going to get Ice on the phone.
Ice is on the phone. They're waiting for me outside right now.
Wow.
I shouldn't even be here right now. I'm just proud to be allowed.
Where should you be? Where else would you rather be?
Well, I come from a law enforcement family. They're all CIA.
You should be on a deportation center in Venezuela.
Wow. Okay, Ari, just going in the middle of an answer with two other people talking.
Let's
go, Ari. Every time he pulls out that giant, tiny cock of his, he gets real excited afterwards.
By all means.
Aldo Caldo, I got to get something juicy out of this interview, man. Give us a real interesting fun fact about your life.
Something fun.
I recently almost had a felony charge for having weed down in the South Valley, South Texas.
Well, I mean, we've all been there. How about something else? What else? Anybody who's had any weed in South Texas has almost been up for
something else. I have a dame named after me, like Deep Madness.
Okay.
For doing music here out of Texas, representing the Latino Music Association here in Austin, Texas.
You have a day? What day is it?
November 15th. I also turned it into a festival called the Caldo Festival. Helped feed 3,000 families with caldo, soup.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to get back to the people that gave to me, so representing.
Wow. Amazing.
Nice of you to give the soup out instead of eating it yourself.
Hey, well, I ate a lot of it. I got to test it all, man.
What's your favorite soup?
Caldo de... All of them. Caldo de cariño. No. Caldo de res.
Uh-huh. All right, Aldo.
All right.
We're going to get you out of here. Here's
Thank
a
you so much.
medium-sized joke book. There goes Aldo.
Thank you so much.
Aldo, everybody. Wow. And now it's time for one of our regulars. Ladies and gentlemen, this man has been an absolute juggernaut since his arrival here in the Kill Tony world. He is, without a doubt, one of the most legendary regulars of all time. And soon to be, without a doubt, a citizen of the United States of America. But for now, he remains the Estonian assassin. This is Ari Matti.
What's up? So, speaking of small dicks, when are we getting big dicks, huh? Isn't it crazy? There's no developments at all. Yo, Elon Musk, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about Mars. Where's my big black cock? Isn't it crazy Katy Perry's in orbit before I have a big hog? And I've looked into it. No progress. The only thing you can get is you go to Mexico and they don't make you a big dick. You pay 60 grand and what they do, they remove your lower abdominal muscles to like excavate more dick out of you. $60,000 for an extra 2 inches. Hey, I don't need 2 inches. Great, now we're at 4. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Ari Matti has done it again. Everybody.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
What's up, Tony? What's up, Tony?
What's up, Ari?
We are big Ari Matti fans
Huge,
over here.
huge Ari Matti fans.
Oh, my God.
Ari, how's it been going? What have you been up to?
I went to New Orleans yesterday. You're from there, right? Wow, whoa.
Great Mark Norman is from there.
Dude, New Orleans. If only the French would see what you guys did to that city. Dude, I went on Bourbon Street. The smells? Oh, my God. Dude, I literally saw an Indian guy hold his nose. Do you know how bad a place has to be for an Indian man
Candace August showing her husband around her old hometown.
Yep. Taking him back to see the sights.
So, Ari, how's life? What else is going on?
What have you been
Anything
up to?
crazy?
I don't know. Yeah, we went to Mobile, Alabama, and then New Orleans. The power went out during the show 4 times in Mobile, Alabama.
Oh, wow.
And they just go, Mobile.
Alabama rolls like
Alabama, not known for its electricity. Ari, what's your love life like?
2 Tonys, 2 Aris.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 2 Tonys, 2 Aris, 1 Mark.
There's got to be another autistic out there, huh? Hey,
Oh,
there you go.
my God.
You know, Ari, I also have huge balls. It's crazy. What's what? But
Prove it.
no, I'm scared. I'm scared. No. Listen.
Are you
listen.
like Ari? Are you mostly balls?
It's 95% balls.
Wow.
Literally, my dick looks like it's chilling on a beanbag, dude. It's fucking. My whole.
My God.
Your dick looks like it's coming out of a Jew tunnel.
My dick looks like it owes my balls money, and now they're all at the ATM.
What does an Estonian dick smell like?
It's clean and white.
Sorry, weird question. Tony?
That is a very weird question. What does an Estonian dick smell like? No, I'm kidding.
Good question, me.
Yeah. No, we've been having a lot of fun. We've been drinking, having a blast around the city.
Yeah, I have a problem, man.
You what?
I have a problem. Yep. Drink, Drink every day, baby.
We were there
We've
last
been having
night.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Working hard and playing hard.
You can do both.
We can do both.
What else is going? Fuck. All right, that's my. I'm good. Cigarettes are tough.
You guys look like Siegfried and Roy.
Oh, this place is absolutely wild. Ari, you did it again.
You did it again.
So much.
You are the man.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
You'll get your citizenship soon. Great to see Ari. There he goes.
And it goes on and on.
Back to the bucket we go.
Make some noise for your next bucket pool. It's Benjamin Grella.
Wow.
Benjamin
Brendan
Grella.
Grella.
Hello, how are you? Ladies, are you sick of your man's wrinkled old fucking ball sack? That hairy old dusty nutsack? Well, I got something for you. It's called Scrotox. It's Botox for your testicles. I don't care if you like the Red Sox, the White Sox, or don't even wear fucking socks. For a smooth nutsack tomorrow, use Scrotox today. It also removes hair for the ultimate teabagging experience. Your lady will be looking forward to that. My cousin recently married a Chinese girl. At the wedding reception, they had this fucking beautiful lasso after.
Let him go. You can finish, Benjamin. You got to keep it going. Keep going.
They had this beautiful lasso apsu souffle that was out of this world. They had poodle kebabs on a brioche bun, beagle burgers, and leg of lamb with a nice mint sauce. I never believed that shit, but I do now. That's it.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey,
Okay.
Good thing you made it finish.
Benjamin is a legend, believe it or not, much like Karen Jones in this show's history.
Yes.
And for the same reason as Karen Jones, he is not necessarily known for his stand-up during the minute-long sets, but my God, if this isn't one of the greatest interviewees in the history of the show. Famous for being able to somehow tap into a story that is 1,000 times funnier than anything he says during the stand-up part. It's happened before. The legendary story of him stealing a man's television while he made himself a sandwich was told on the show. We've heard of him having many hangs with the Night Stalker.
Yes, actually.
Some other highlights as well.
Well,
right?
Well, he has a son.
Okay.
Okay.
They call him Little Richard. Good golly, Miss Molly.
All right.
Never mind.
Like I said, his jokes aren't really that good. But if we can guide him into accidentally telling a story that he never thought that he would say. You have anything else up your sleeve, Benjamin? You've had so many highlight moments on the interview part. I mean, we're really pushing it here. This is like staying in Vegas when you're already winning. You signed up again. You're famous for tapping into unbelievable stories.
Yeah.
Is there anything that we should know that you haven't told us before? You must have been kicking something around in your head.
Something fun?
Yeah, I got another story.
What?
I have another story.
Okay. What's this story about?
It's about when I was a drug dealer, I owed these Italian guys in New York $80,000.
Oh, great. Let's
fucking go. Yep.
And I didn't have any money.
Give us the right lighting here, Kino. Benjamin owes Italians in New York $80,000. He didn't have enough money, and here he goes. This is Benjamin Grell.
This was at the height of my heroin addiction. That's why I spent their $80,000. Well, actually, it had nothing to do with heroin. It was my coke dealer. I actually owed him $80,000. And he owed the Italians $80,000. And there were 4 other guys that owed him about $100,000. So I owed him the least. And their theory was if they killed me to set an example, the other people would pay up. Actually, I only owed him $60,000, but my girlfriend owed him $20,000. And she was a UCSB student, and she used to sell weed for me. And they wanted to put her in a cat house up in Reno to work off her $20,000. And she's like, well, I'm a vegan. What are you talking about? I'm going to graduate this year. And so I absorbed her $20,000, which brought mine up to $80,000. And my friend, whose name is, we'll call him Jason, because that was his name.
Here we go.
Perfect.
This is what I'm talking about.
We're doing it, Redban.
Redban? We're doing it. Keep going, Benjamin.
Go ahead.
He was a rich kid from Santa Barbara. His dad was like the president of the Santa Barbara Stock Exchange or something. But he wasn't a good drug dealer. And from hanging around with me, he got strung out on heroin. And he didn't get along too good with the Mexicans in the neighborhood. And I got along great with him. Until I accidentally burnt one of the houses down. I just meant to blow up the car. But I used too much gasoline. And the driveway had a little incline to it. And the gasoline went around the house. And you know, shit happens. I didn't expect the house to catch fire. I'm going off track. This has nothing to do with the Italians. Hi, Mike. Yeah, well, these we'll call these guys the Rodriguez brothers because that was their name. And they were cool guys. They were honest drug dealers. You give them money, they brought the drugs back. And none of them were home this particular day except their one brother, Jesse. And he had just got out of jail like 2 days before that. And I figured he was cool like the rest of the brothers. So I gave him $6,000 for an ounce of heroin. And while we were talking about the heroin, he showed me this vintage car that he was working on. And he was really proud of this car. So anyway, I gave him the money. And after an hour, he didn't come back. And he left me in his little shack behind his parents' house. I'm waiting for him. After 2 hours, he didn't come back. And I finally realized this motherfucker ripped me off. And it was Jason's money, my friend Jason, the coke dealer.
Yes.
So I had to go back and tell him, hey, I lost the money. I fucking got ripped off. And he's like, holy shit, the Italians are coming. We have to get all this money together. So he said, what are you going to do? I said, I don't know, but it's fucked up. He said, I'm going to go blow his car up. Went to the gas station, got a gallon of gas. No, I used to blow cars up a lot when I was a teenager. I did it. For the older guys, they didn't want to make payments anymore, so they would, give me $50 and the keys to their car. And they'd say, drive it around for a week, have fun, and then burn it. So I did. First time I did it, I didn't realize you're supposed to leave a trail. And I poured gas all over the place. They said put in the engine compartment, the trunk, the interior, and then throw a match at it. But they didn't tell me to make a trail. So I was standing 6 inches away from the fucking car. And I'm like, all my hair burned. My fucking eyebrows, my eyelashes, my hair. I can go back to the donut shop. Oh, yeah, and they said,
wait, hold on 1 second. Where'd this donut shop come from?
No, donut shop.
Okay, go ahead.
I went back to the donut shop. My big book is filled, too, by the way.
Okay, just keep going. We'll talk about that later.
Come on. It's almost tomorrow.
Jesus.
So, and they said, make sure you bring the keys back. If you don't bring the keys back, the insurance company they won't collect. And I forgot the keys in the ignition. So as soon as I go back to the donut shop, they say, you got the keys? And I went, oh, shit. I forgot the keys. And they're like, what the fuck happened to your hair? I said, I got burnt, So the next day we went to look at the car where they towed it, and everything was melted. The dashboard, the steering wheel, the keys were like a puddle down there. There's nothing there. Anyways, that's a different story about Jesse's car. I shouldn't have used their real name because they might still be around, these guys. And they're going to be pissed off when they see this. Because the very next day after the house caught fire, I went right back and knocked on the door. I'm like, what the fuck? Your brother ripped me off last night. What happened to your house? And then some fucking asshole blew it up. My brother's been ripping everybody off, and people are pissed off. Anyway, so that was that. So back to the Italians.
Yes, here we go.
So Jason said, hey, you guys got to pay up. The Italians are coming. He was saying this for 6 fucking months. And he was a wimp. He go to score heroin. He called me one day crying from downtown. He said, the fucking Mexicans took my BMW. What the hell? I told you not to go down there without me. He goes down there with his tennis shirt and his sweater tied around his neck. How... fucking
keep going.
Santa Barbara guys.
Keep going. Back to the Italians.
So anyway, He said, the Italians are coming. And we're like, yeah, fuck you, Jason. So finally, I'm at my house one day, and my girlfriend was sitting there about 6 o'clock at night, and there's a knock on the door. I open the door, and there's this little guy looked like Joe Pesci with an afro. And he goes, hey, I'm Frank, and this is my friend, Bubba, this big muscle guy. He said, we're here to discuss your bill with Jason. I'm going, oh, fuck. The Italians, they're here.
The Italians have finally arrived, for those of you that have
fucking Italians.
completely fallen asleep 6 minutes ago.
Yeah.
The Italians, have arrived.
I got distracted. The Italians are here, and they're saying, come on, we're going to take you out for dinner. We want to talk about how you're going to pay us back. And I'm like, I'm really not hungry. I just ate. And my girlfriend's going like, don't go, you'll never come back. She's the one that owed him 20 grand. So anyway, I did. We went with the Italians, and they said, we're talking about how I'm going to pay him back. I said, look, I don't even fucking deal drugs anymore. I'm just a fucking strung out junkie.
Uh-huh.
And, one day at a time, keep coming back. And so finally...
I'll pay you 80 grand to finish the story.
Hey, all right.
And I'll double that money if you tell me where Gabby Petito is.
So anyway, I talked them into letting me. My girlfriend got a job in San Francisco at Chevron, and I told them, look, I got a job at this restaurant in San Francisco. You guys let me leave town, and I'll send you guys like $2,000 a month. Now, I didn't have a job in San Francisco. I lied. So anyway, they said, okay, you go to San Francisco and you send us that money. If you don't send us that money, we're going to come up there and fucking use you and set an example for the other guys, so they'll pay up. And I'm saying, well, yeah, if you kill me, you won't get the money. They said, yeah, but it'll, give them the impetus to pay the rest of the money, and they owe a lot more than you do.
Yep.
It was like $500,000 altogether.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm in San Francisco. 2-3 months go by. I didn't send anything. I didn't talk to him or anything. And then one day I'm in bed, and I'm dreaming of a fire crackling. Firewood and crackling fire. Like 6 a.m. in the morning. My girlfriend was visiting her parents in Santa Barbara, so I was alone. And it wasn't a fireplace.
You're dreaming, and then?
And then I thought it was a fireplace, but what it was in reality was my door to the apartment being cracked open. It was the wood actually cracked right down the middle. And I see these big guys go walking by my door, big guns, T-shirts, jeans, tennis shoes. And then 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one looks in the bedroom and he's going, ah, shit, he's in here. Next thing I know, I sit up like that. There's 3 fucking guys on my bed.
Come on, this is Kill Tony, not Rogan.
So then what happened, Ben? The Italians are finally here, fucking 20 minutes into the story.
Yeah. And
Would you pour them into your freedom?
One of them straddled me, and the other 2 are standing on my hands. Later on, they told me they thought I was reaching for a gun. That's why they did that. And the one in the middle put the fucking gun in my mouth, chipped my tooth, pulled the hammer back, and I'm going, okay, this is it. I'm going to fucking be dead. Then a guy comes in the doorway in a 3-piece suit with a tie. Pulls out a fucking badge. He goes, Ben Grella? I said, yeah. He goes, DEA, you're under arrest. So it wasn't the Italians.
You got busted for being a heroin dealer and addict.
Jason got busted in Santa Barbara.
Ah.
And he had my name and address in his book, my telephone number, and the other 4 guys, all their names and addresses. And he was always telling us, use code, don't use my name, blah, 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 this shit. And he didn't do it to follow his own direction.
Ben, is there like something big coming? Is that it?
No, that's not it.
That's it?
No, there's more.
Okay, well, let's get to that stuff real quick.
Anyway, yeah. Well, they picked me up out of bed. I had my fucking boxes on, which happened to have marijuana leaves emblazoned all over them. And they had me in the kitchen. And they were looking for coke because they said, you owe him 80 grand. And I'm like, no, I owed him $80. You guys are fucked up. You didn't do your homework. It's $80, not 80 grand. He paid for my Frank Zappa ticket. I just fucking made up this ticket. We did go to see Frank Zappa. Anyway, so the Santa Barbara cops flew up from Santa Barbara and the DEA.
Ben, you might have to finish it next time. It's a little too long.
Okay, long story short, I didn't talk.
No, you can't do
No, go ahead. Don't let him do it. Let him do it now. Let him do it.
I'd rather listen to Biden.
I didn't talk, and the Italians actually, the head Italian called me up. He said, "You're the only one that didn't fucking rat on us. Everybody else talked. He had the fucking transcripts." And I said, "Well, what about the 80 grand?" He says, "Forget about the 80 grand. We had a good day yesterday." And that was it.
Wow. All right, here's a big joke book, Ben. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Benjamin Grell. Wow. All right.
All right. Well,
Everyone in this room is now done.
Wow. Like a piece of ginger in between bites of sushi, the lovely Heidi cleanses our palate from the unbelievable, dreadful story of Benjamin Grell.
It was gripping and nothing at the same time.
He's really good at it, but that one didn't really have the twists and turns it normally does.
No, that was like The Irishman.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back to the bucket we go. This looks like a new name. Make some noise for Luke Lawrence, everybody. It's
Luke Lawrence, everybody.
Here he goes.
Woo! I know I'm not a confident guy, and I know I'm not a hot guy, but I know I'm just hot enough that prostitutes are relieved when they walk in my apartment. Like, I know I'm not like a hard day's work. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna give her a run for her money for sure. For sure. I got a crazy little message from my ex-girlfriend, my friend's ex-girlfriend a little while ago. She texted me, she's like, "Hey, Tyler just died." And I'm like, "Holy fuck." And she's like, "Yeah, he just told me he loved me." And I just picture my best friend having a heart attack and just throwing his phone immediately because she couldn't find it right after he died. And all I'm thinking is just like, he wants people to love him right after he dies. Nope. Things aren't always the best they can be. Sometimes you get fucking cheated on. And you know, your friends try to support you sometimes when you get cheated on. My best friend's literally just like, "Yo, man, she's for the streets. She's not. She's native. She's for the land." That's it. Holy fuck, that was terrible. Jesus Christ.
Wow,
What the fuck?
You nailed it there at the end. You are correct. That was terrible.
Wow.
All you had to do was get one laugh.
Dude, I know.
All you had to do was anything.
Hilarious.
Okay, so Luke Lawrence, how long you been doing stand-up?
Oh, too long for that.
Okay.
Too long for that. I only do once a week, though, because I live in Newfoundland.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I own the only comedy club in Newfoundland, and it's only host comedy one night a week.
Okay.
Well, that's going to close after this.
Yeah. Oh, dude. They tried to cancel my show. They tried to cancel my comedy club like 2 weeks ago. It was crazy.
For what?
We hosted the Danger Cats. And
what's that?
It's a group in it's a comedy troupe in
it's the number
Canada.
one comedy group in Canada, man.
Yeah,
you have to know about this. The Danger Cats.
Exactly.
Is it? It's a Canadian
comedy troupe. They're coming down here in a few weeks. But yeah, that shit got fucking. They were like, apparently they're like tied to like neo-Nazis or some shit. I don't fucking know. It was.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Right. And then the woke people were all flipping out and saying that I was like affiliated with it. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You dress like you coach a Nazi basketball league.
Yeah.
Why Newfoundland?
That's where I was born.
And okay.
And then I moved to Toronto. I was living in Toronto for a while, and then the pandemic happened, and then like everybody in Toronto cared about the pandemic, and I went back to Newfoundland because it's like I was one of the last people to see the submersible leave.
What do you mean by that?
I have a boat, and I was like hanging out on the boat, and I seen the submersible go away. Like the Titan submersible.
Ah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's hilarious.
You knew which one.
What do you do for work?
I own a comedy club.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
No.
No?
No.
Not
No
anymore.
one believes
Yeah,
you.
not
How do you
anymore.
make money?
I have a couple businesses.
What are the other businesses?
The other business is a production company, and I'm also a screenwriter. And
How much money have you made screenwriting?
Too much to talk about on the show, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Have you written anything that we've seen?
I got a movie called Party Pirate that's on Amazon Prime right now.
Party Pirate.
Party Pirate.
Where are my Party Pirate fans at?
Party Pirates.
You've seen it?
It's got surprisingly
you're just
good
trying to be
ratings. I don't
funny.
know. Canada editing, they just made the fucking movie so shitty, I think. But like,
What is party?
That's my opinion. Like literally, like there was just like every time I submitted a script, they're like, "This gotta come out. This gotta come out." And I'm like, "Fuck sakes, man, Jesus Christ!" It's not the same thing I tried to put out there, but that's it.
Is Party Pilot about an Asian guy who flies planes?
I didn't even hear what you said. What did you say? What happened earlier in the show that I'm not getting?
Nothing. It was right there in the moment.
Oh.
It's because that's how Asians talk. This episode's brought to you by Incogni and Tacobas. So tell us something crazy about your life here. We're trying to figure something out about
I know. I have a lot of near-death experiences.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've like almost died a bunch of times, like a lot, too often. One of them got 30 million views in a day.
What happened?
I drove a side-by-side, a 4-seater side-by-side off like a 7-story cliff, and I rode it off, walked away immediately, and then the cartel were just like, "You owe us $50,000."
Ooh, the Italians are coming.
No, the cartel, the Mexican cartel.
No, I know.
Do you count tonight? Do you count tonight as one of the nights you almost died?
I bombed on stage. Yeah, it's terrible. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Do you have audiences? Are you used to performing in front of other human beings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those jokes are those 3 jokes. Like they are my most performed, like best performance ones.
What the fuck was that sentence you just said?
I know. I've got this fluency too. I've got a bunch of fucking disabilities, so it's like you can't tell. But
what we all do. What is your best? What is your best joke that you could tell right now?
My best joke. It's not quick. Like trying to perform, like trying to get a minute is so much harder than trying to do like a 3-minute set or any of that shit.
Right, because you have long setups, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, I am right.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it moving here. Here's a little joke book, Newfoundland.
Christ, okay.
Oh, everybody's sad.
He's sad.
I mean, doesn't have any, there's nothing to talk about. There he goes.
See ya.
We're going to keep it moving along
Keep
here.
it moving. Back to the bucket.
Back to the bucket. This is surprisingly our 9th bucket pull of the night. We've been flying through it here tonight. Make some noise for Neil Rubenstein,
everybody. Okay.
Is now done.
Yeah, hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm Neil Rubenstein. People mispronounce it all the time, too. Rubenstein, Goldberg. I'm named after my grandfather, Norman Rubenstein, but I know that wasn't his name, because he came over from Poland in the 1930s. So his name was like a bunch of C's and Z's. No vowels. Inside out K for some reason. And just the immigration guys couldn't read it. They're like, what are you showing me, a Wi-Fi password? Is that... Like, we're giving out a lot of Normans today. You're going to be Norman from now on. He said, my last name's Norman Rubenstein. You guys made me nervous. Holy shit. We're giving out a lot of Normans today. You'll be Norman from now on. Norman Rubenstein. He said, my last name's Jones. Like, not anymore, Jew. And they just shoved him back down the stairs. That's how it was for us. Never been a good time in history for the Jews. No one's been like, oh, you're Jewish? Right this way. Well, once. Stepped on the well once, but all right. That went terribly.
Neil Rubenstein. Hello, Neil.
Hello, Neil.
You've been on this show before, right?
Yeah, and it went better.
Yeah, it went better last time.
Yeah, it's all right.
What do you think went wrong tonight? You said that
I got nervous. I switched because he brought up Jew right away.
Who?
Whoever said Jew.
I think they were yelling at Ari.
Because Mark looks Jewish, so I was like, all right, I guess we'll do Jew jokes.
Or there's the rabbi in the middle here that you haven't seemed to notice, this Yiddish fucking overlord.
Quite the matzo balls.
Yeah.
The final boss of Auschwitz, the video game here. Ari Shaffir.
You look like you eat Jews.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, very
You look more like Rubenesque.
Yeah. He did that last time. He did the Reuben sandwich.
You don't have to. Yeah, the people are. Let the new people make the same jokes that everybody thinks when they see you. It should be a barometer to let you know exactly what people think.
How long have you managed the animal band at Chuck E. Cheese?
What do you do for work, Neil?
What do you do?
I just do this mostly. Surprisingly, I guess.
How do you make money doing this?
Like doing shows, road shows, and then also Sirius XM royalties and YouTube stuff.
From a show you have on Sirius XM?
No, I have a record out.
That's right.
And it's in like regular rotations.
You're a musician.
No, a comedy album out.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
isn't that
embarrassing.
concerning?
How long have you been doing stand-up again?
10 years.
10 years. And you're making money doing this.
Yeah. I mean, not a ton. Not as much as you guys, but...
yeah. You're goddamn right. I bought my own fucking clone.
I have a hot tub in my bathtub.
I do have a hot tub in my bed. How'd you know that?
That's why I said it.
Neil, since this isn't going hilarious from your
Yeah.
end, let's go the other direction. Tell
Sure,
us
what's
about
up?
the saddest thing in your
In your life.
Of all time. Like, what's some type of trauma that you're dealing
What
with?
makes you cry?
I tend to talk about my parents' deaths a lot.
Yeah, what happened there exactly?
No, my mom died just a month after my dad.
And did you eat both of them?
Yes.
All right. So how did they die?
My dad died. It was like concussive symptoms, but it was just like he was just like an old man.
He was an old man.
And my mom died of leukemia. So,
Okay.
yeah. But we didn't believe her because she was like a huge
Redban.
She was a huge hypochondriac, so we didn't believe her.
Oh my God! So your mom was complaining that she was sick with something,
Yeah.
and you guys didn't believe
like,
her.
yeah.
And then it turns out she had leukemia.
Yeah.
So you must be dealing with the guilt of that.
No, not really. I mean, what the fuck? If I believed her, what would that change?
She would have gotten treated for
No,
leukemia.
Ever heard of chemotherapy?
She was already like in the hospital. Actually, chemo. She had breast cancer. They gave her chemo. It gave her leukemia.
Wait, she was in the hospital for cancer, and you still did not believe her?
Where were you? The cafeteria?
Yes. Yes.
I'm so sorry.
She was. Yeah. Because like she was always like, I have fibromyalgia. We're like, what are the symptoms? Being mean to me, like,
wow, your mom was mean to you.
Yeah. So then, so then she was in the hospital for leukemia, and they were.
It's okay.
I don't know who's doing it, but it's great. She was in the hospital, and my sister was like, "Come see her. She's about to die."
Uh-huh.
And we're like, "Yeah, we'll get there when we get there."
And then what happened?
I got there like as she died.
Like when you say as she died, like because like there's a part where the heart stops.
No.
So like did you make it or was it just afterwards? And you feel guilty about it?
Should I be doing bits or
no?
No, she just. I wasn't asking you, dickhead. She.
It seems like you're dealing with a lot of trauma here, and I'm gonna bring out someone special to talk with you right now. Don't worry, it's not your mom or dad. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special treat. Make some noise swinging in just to give a quick analysis of the great Neil Rubenstein. A very, very special treat. Make some noise for the great and powerful Dr. Drew, everybody. Wow. Legend of the game. The man, the myth. We know him. We love him. The great and powerful Dr. Drew.
Dr. Drew.
Dr. Drew, grab Mark Norman's mic there, or Neil's, whatever. And
hasn't been using it enough.
The great Neil Rubenstein ran late to the death of his mother, and he has problems dealing with it. He says that his mom picked on him, his parents died, and that's why he says he eats himself to death every day. Do you have any advice?
He's taking some liberties with the story. But,
So you were there when your mom died?
Yeah, we watched. Yeah, we were there.
And what happened?
No, we just.
Jesus Christ.
She just died?
She just, she was like, just wanted her kids around her, and we all said goodbye, and she asked me to, to make sure I make jokes about leukemia.
Well, sometimes when your mom's a C, she does you a favor. Because when she dies, you don't give a shit.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't.
Oh, now we're defending them.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
So, is there a food addiction here? Is that...
I don't know.
This is serious shit.
Yes. Tell us about the food addiction, Neil. Go ahead.
I don't know if it's food. I guess I don't know.
It is. It's food.
It's food, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely food.
It's definitely
Have there been other addictions?
I've fluctuated in my life. I am fat now. I'm also old now. I wasn't always that either. Yeah, I struggled.
You
with,
seem
you
like
know,
a very sensitive man.
I am a sensitive man.
I see that.
I have RSD. Is that a thing?
RSD. What's that?
I have HBO, but what is that?
Really superb
No, not
diet?
Yeah. I'm a sensitive
We're
guy.
boring everybody to death right now.
Yeah,
Maybe
this
I
is
should
terrible.
meet with him backstage.
You know what? That's actually a great... What is RSD, though? I want to know.
What is rejective?
Whoa. Jesus. Wow, the audience is wild here tonight.
Wild.
Some guy just yelled, regenerative sucking dick, just to show you the quality of the fan base we have here. He's now bowing.
Christ.
What an asshole. Guys, make some noise. Just a fun pleasure to get to call him out. Ladies and gentlemen, the legend, the great American, Dr. Drew Pinsky, everybody.
This is a legendary show tonight.
We
It
do
was
love you. Thank you,
amazing.
Dr. Drew. We're so happy you swung by. You never know who you'll see here. There they go. They're going to have a little session. I'm just kidding. Dr. Drew, go enjoy yourself. You can't help that, man.
Dr. Drew,
We
the
did
only
it, right?
man who can wear a child's small shirt and make it look good.
It's true. Except for us. We do a good job, too. What an episode. Did you guys have fun tonight?
This was so good.
You
A
know,
banger.
there's only one way to end an episode like this. And it is with the reigning, defending Hall of Famer, the record holder for all-time appearances and interviews. A man who some people say is the Richard Pryor's favorite comedian. Some people say that when this man sleeps at night, yes, what? Go ahead.
He dreams about Dane Cook bits.
That's right. Some people say that when he wakes up in the morning, Chuck Norris is afraid of him.
He's the only guy who wipes his butt after he pees.
A man so hot that he cooks steak on his own thigh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Vanilla Gorilla, the Memphis Strangler, the Big Red Machine, William Montgomery.
And that is true. I do wipe my butt after I pee. In case of anybody. Anytime I hear someone say, I didn't save my dog saved me, I'm like, you stole Lassie? Wait, were you drowning? Or... The children's show Sesame Street is celebrating Pride Month, and I'm going to be honest, I had no idea puppets had anuses. How about those people that say, I'd like to order an iced coffee, hold the ice. I want to go up and say, I'd like a blowjob, but hold the blow. And they go, wait, what? And then I'm like, I'm sorry, can I fill out an application? And on the 8th day, God created Aphex Twin, and Aphex Twin said, no, we just need 7. And God was like, oh my God, he's such a genius. Okay, that's my time, Tony. Thank you.
Montgomery.
William Montgomery
has done it again.
Unbelievable.
A long-awaited Aphex Twin reference. It's been a while.
Been forever. I started listening to Aphex Twin again, Tony.
Yeah. You love it. What do you do when you listen to Aphex Twin? Have you been rowing?
Fuck. Yeah, well, I'm at 980,000 meters. So on Wednesday, I'm going to hit 1,000,000 meters, Tony, on the row machine. I got to get my A1C down. I'm pre-diabetic, so that's why I'm doing 1,000,000 meters on the row machine.
Wow.
William, this is the first time I've ever seen long short shorts.
It's the first time what?
Shut up, man.
No, I really didn't hear you.
The short... All right.
Oh, the short shorts?
William, what's your love life like?
Wait, no. William's on every week. Me? We know his love life.
That's right.
But yeah, Tony, I started and finished a puzzle. I started it Friday, finished it on Sunday. So those
What
were
was the
exciting.
puzzle
What's the puzzle about?
It was a hard one. We are talking, it was the table of a diner. It was a cheeseburger on there. It was 2 different types of pickles on there.
Ooh.
It was a apple
Keep
pie
describing
was hard.
keep describing the things that were on the puzzle.
Oh,
there
my
was a what? A
gosh.
cheeseburger?
Yeah, there was the cheeseburger. I mean, we're also talking apple pie. Couple straws of different colors. Those were kind of hard. Sorry, Tony, I just can't get into it tonight.
You can't describe the things that were in the puzzle?
I'm trying, but then it's like they were I don't know.
What's going on,
Willie?
Willie?
I don't really want to get into it right now.
No, come on, Willie. Willie.
It's just friends here.
Well, I'm going to the doctor tomorrow, Tony. I haven't told anybody this, but I've been out on the road. I've been having a great time out on the road, but I've actually turned into a bug chaser. And that's somebody that has unprotected sex with people with like HIV and stuff, and I'm getting my STD results tomorrow.
Wow.
So seriously, I'm a little worried about it, and I have fucking high blood pressure, high A1C. I could have HIV.
What else? What else might you have?
Fuck, I mean, they're thinking maybe a little gonorrhea. I know I got herpes, Tony. So genital warts.
Oh my goodness. What else?
Have you heard of RSD?
RSD?
Regenerative sucking dick?
Yeah.
That was the last guy.
Wow. When you said you were a bug chaser, I thought maybe you were chasing bugs.
No, it's a...
if you were going to
it's a
chase
subgenre.
bugs, what kind of bugs would you chase?
What's your favorite bug?
What are your favorite bugs?
Oh my gosh, I love little cicadas. They make really fun noises in the summertime. Just cicadas, Tony. That's all I can think about right now. I can only think. I'm sorry. No. Okay. What else? Hold on. What other bugs do I like? Beetles.
Ooh.
Redban. Stop.
Ladybugs?
Some guy just yelled delete.
Yeah, ladybugs.
What about what about lady boys? What's your love life like? We're doing it, Redban.
Are you excited that there's 2 of me up here, William? You've done the show more than anybody else.
I've never seen it. I love it, Tony. It really is nice. I have 2 beautiful men up here like y'all. It really has been so nice, and y'all are laughing at the same time. It has been so funny, and
it's cool.
I've loved it.
Tony and the Zohan. It's an old reference.
I love it.
All right.
William, anything else crazy going on that we should know about this week?
Just heading to Tampa, Florida, so we'll see how Tampa goes.
Oh, boy. Tampa.
Yep.
Huh.
Why are you guys cheering for Tampa like that?
What are your favorite cities, William?
Oh, my gosh. I mean, I really love Portland!
Whoa. Named a liberal dumpster fire first in the middle of Texas.
Spokane!
Another extremely liberal.
Conservative.
They love gay stuff.
Oh, my God. That cigarette's out.
It's beyond the filter. I've never seen someone smoke that far into a cigarette.
What is wrong with me? William, anything else? Did you name a few more bugs that you love, huh? Someone... Yep.
Why did that bitch say Jacksonville? Yeah. He said bugs. He's like, what kind of bugs? I'm trying to think of bugs, bitch. I don't need to fucking... It's sure as shit not Jacksonville, you stupid bitch, for the fucking places I like. Seriously, what the fuck is that, you stupid bitch? I'm already obviously having a really hard time up here tonight. Seriously. I gotta go to the fucking doctor tomorrow, you stupid bitch. I almost did 1,000,000 fucking meters on the row machine. I'm sure your stupid ass couldn't touch that, you stupid bitch. You're probably horribly out of shape. I've been doing it every day, you bitch!
William Montgomery has done it again, ladies and gentlemen. This episode brought to you by Incognito and Tacobas. Ladies and Mark Norman, tell us your what's shaking? The pods, you're on tour. What's the website for tickets?
Hey, MarkNormanComedy.com. Get some tickets all over the road. Praise Allah, quip it up, comedy.
The great Ari Shaffir, where are you at?
Mark Norman's filming a special in November in Boulder, Colorado. Everyone come see that.
Wow, plugging Mark Norman's special taping 6 months out.
Yeah.
Are you up to anything?
I've got a new podcast called You Be Trippin'. Got over 20 listeners.
Ari Shaffir and Mark Norman, we always love it. The Protect Our Parks boys are in town.
Go see them on the road.
We love them.
We love them.
And we love us.
We love us.
I love me.
Come see me on the road.
Yes, indeed. Believe it or not, everybody, you're not going to believe this, but this actually isn't me. It's Adam Ray, everyone. Kill Tony, Hall of Famer, Guest of the Year, multi-character legend, and now, I must admit, this is indeed my new favorite character. Joe Biden, Dr. Phil, fucking Jeremy, Elaine, Adam Ray, and all the greats. And now Tony Hinchcliffe has joined the fray. Adam Ray, ladies and gentlemen, has done it again. I must say, while we've always had a guest of the year, I'd like to announce that this year we will have the first ever Host of the Year award here on the show. And there are only 2 nominees, and they're both me, everybody. It's me and me. Redban.
Love you guys.
We love you. We did it again. You guys were here for another episode of what used to be the #1 live podcast in the world. It is now the #1 comedy show in the world. This is Kill Tony. Thank you. Good night.
The Sunset Strip Comedy Club in Austin, Texas is now open. Check out Redban's secret show every Thursday. Go to sunsetstripatx.com for tickets.
Then we talk about Redban's secret show every Thursday at the Sunset Strip. One more time for Redban. Kill Tony merch. What's the website again, Redban? Unbelievable. We're really doing it, Redban. KillTonyMerch.com for all your Kill Tony merch. Kill merch. Fuck, Redban. Oh my God. Of course, follow the Kill Tony band all through Austin. They're playing throughout the week. One more time for the best goddamn band in the fucking land.
And now we've done all our don't leak anything. That's right. Everything you see tonight has never been done before. Don't leak anything. Don't say who was on the show. Don't say why my vest looks bigger. Don't say anything about the show. Are you ready to start the fucking show tonight or what?